Hi, my name is Amici Vivian, and welcome to another platform where we say the truth and nothing but the truth. My co-host, I think she's having a network crunch, but she will be here shortly. I note down a page for every one of us, just so you know, this page will be saying it every Friday, so it will sit on our mind that this is the reason why we're here. Okay, before I go ahead and make the pledge, I want to tell you why I choose or why we came up with this platform. This platform is where we talk about not only things that is happening in real estate. Sometimes we might go personal, sometimes we just venture into maybe life, things that happen in life, and we'll come back to the reality, which is real estate, because I know that most of you that will be watching this or that joined or that clicked on the button on Instagram to come to the WhatsApp platform to see what this program is all about. It's just a platform where we share what we know, the little we know about real estate to upcoming realtors or upcoming realtors or consultants that likely want to venture into this amazing industry, because real estate is a very, very big field. When I started real estate, I didn't know that this is the way it will be. But someone took my hand, someone guided me to the whole plan. Shout out to Dr. Stephen Akintayo. Oh boy, oh boy. I joined the company being a customer service, from customer service to admin, from admin to operation manager, from operation manager to regional manager, regional management, regional manager, SAT North, SAT East, down to GED. I can't count how many roles I have embarked on this journey. But yeah, I'm here to share the little I know to my amazing people here. Okay, I think this is time for us to take our pledge while I still wait for my co-host to join. Um, I pledge, you can do like this, you can put your hand in your chest. Please. I hold it stand still. I pledge to help my investors to make information decision by providing them the right information. My goal is to guide my audience towards working smart, earning smart, applying the right strategies to achieve the success in any investment they pursue. I believe in power of knowledge drive, empowerment, or empowering others to be the best version of themselves in their financial endeavor. Yeah, you can clap, We try. So we don't really have much time. It's not going to take all of our time, and we don't want it to be like um, a long meeting or training. It's just 45 minutes and we are done here. So let me just go ahead and share my slide. I'm sorry. So for the people that are waiting for my co-host, she'll be here. Just hold on. So I'm here, so I can start. Yeah. If I ask so many of us or people that will come across this video shortly or later, building wealth through real estate, what do you understand by that? I just wanted to start with this topic because I know so many people want to earn multiple incomes. It's good in day and age and time that we are. When life is lifing, it's good that you have multiple incomes in the right way, not in the shady way, not in any shape or form, but in the right way. You get you get the right people to guide you to get the right things done. Oh my God. I try. I know. Okay. Content, providing strategies to achieving sustainable wealth. Blessing is here. Why real estate is the foundation for financial freedom. step to kickstart your journey, no matter your background. Okay, these topics or these strategies or things to do to build your wealth. Remember, the topic is building wealth through real estate. These ideas or points that we think is going to be shared with myself and my co-host. Don't worry, she'll be up soon. And I just want to start to tell you that real estate is not for the faint-hearted, please. When you are embarking on this journey, just know that it is not for the faint-hearted. If you easily get angry when people talk back at you, please don't do it. If you if you are a hot-tempered person that you can't control your anger when somebody say you are a scammer, you are stupid, please don't do it. I just wanted to put a spoiler alert. Please don't do it. If you don't practice patience, please don't do it. Because in this industry, you will need all the grace of God that you need. If it's grace of Allah, you will need it. Anyone you believe, you will need enough grace. So let's go into it. One, proven strategies for achieving sustainable wealth. Understanding the industry. Just like I said, I started with spoiler alert, understanding the industry. The write-up here said, master the market, or the market will master you. If you are coming into this industry that you know nothing about, the good thing about it is that we have come out with a platform for you to listen, learn, add one or two to what you have, and come in and start your journey. Master the market, or the market will master you. Real estate success begins with knowing the trend and learn the trend and term and tactics. Please, knowing the trend. It comes in various ways. Knowing what works for these real estates, knowing what works for that real estate. What is the trend that they are following? What is the market all about? Before you even trick your head, make sure that you've actually guide or read out everything. Blessing, are you here? Can you hear me?
Yes, ma'am. I'm here.
All right. So you can turn off your video.
All
right. So mastering your market means that you know everything, every detail of everything in real estate. Some people, before they join, they've already gone to enter YouTube. Eat all the product knowledge in YouTube. That means they're not only eating Nigerian audience, they're actually eating both Nigeria, both Asia, both US, both UK, every knowledge that you need, you can eat them or get it in and get started. So let's run. Determine your age, find your lane in real estate. It is not about doing everything. Sure. But if we do Google search on how many real estate we have in Lagos, how many real estate company we have in Lagos, is uncountable. But how will you find your place in the multitude of many? It's know who you are, know what works for you, know how you are going to start. Don't copy anybody. Be just you. Be just you. Find your passion. Just if real estate is what makes you happy, you're happy putting you're happy putting smile on people's faces when they say, "Oh, thank you so much. This land that you helped me, you encouraged me," and the way the customers are, "Oh, you say, oh, it bettered my heart. I'm so." If you're that kind of a person, it's fine. But find what works for you. In this whole industry, there are gorillas and there are lions and there are chimpanzees and there are chickens. If you want to be the rat, be it in a see that rat, be the rat in your own lane and do your rat work in your own lane. Don't worry, customers will locate you. as long as you are putting it out there and you're not giving up, because the word is not giving up. You pick up yourself at every given time that you fail, pick it up and run. Determine your niche. Okay, your passion is your compass. It lets guide you to your real estate niche. Let me say the truth. When I joined GTS Holdings family, I didn't join as a real estate person. It's a real estate company that wanted a customer service. My mind, my thinking was, I was coming in to start calling customers. This fashion came, or I saw people making money, and the happiness and the extra joy it gives them. Even when they make the money, they will even use the little token to buy rice for us in the office. We'll rejoice, we'll laugh, we'll glad with them. And somebody like, wait, though, these people that are doing, they don't have 10 heads. I can do it. It's just that determination and all is not coming. But eventually, when I found that this is what I can do, and I had a boss then that did not take no for an answer. So he was ready to push you to any limits that you want to be. So I found my niche by being at my lane. See, when everybody is making noise, I can follow you and make noise, but I know when to stop. I know when to call my clients. So you might not follow my own style. My own style might not work for you. Do what works for you. Next on the slide is get educated, just like what we're doing now. See, they know they learn finish. I'm telling you. In this little that I know that Dr. Stephen has been going to Harvard School ever since I joined GTS Holdings. If he's done with this Harvard program, he's on to another one. He's into another one. See, he's not doing it he's just doing it for him to, know more, so he can give out the little that he knows. But if you're not educated, things like knowing what is survey plan, knowing documentation, knowing what to say to clients that will get their attention, going out of your way to research on landmarks, properties, industries, what is happening in that area, research on people that are investing in that area, research on what will determine that the cost of that area in the next 30 years is what we're talking about. It's not that you go to university and you came back. We know you know how to devise your ABC and the rest. But real estate is another industry on its own that need you to know what you are doing to stand out. Remember that you're not going to be meeting Dundies. You're not going to be meeting dollars. You are going to meet people that are educated, that knows every aspect of real estate. People that are even way older than you, way older than your forefathers. I'm telling you, people that their forefathers have left mansions, lands, that knows it all. That is what you are going to be seeing, or the people that you'll be meeting. So if you are not educated, you'll be lost in this industry. Like I said, real estate knowledge isn't just power, it is profile. License learning, unlocked door that are ready to walk through them. My next slide lesson, since she's settled in, to take it. So it's supposed to be an interactive class. I'll give my own examples or things I think that I understand by each of the topic, why she talk as well. So we're on network industry and professionals. So listen, do you want to take this slide? You are muted.
Yes. Thank you so much, Ma. Good evening, everyone. Good evening. So firstly, I want to say that I'm deeply sorry for joining the call a bit late. The African situation can be really, really a strenuous one, especially when it comes to, planning with the power holding company, but that's fine. That's fine. That's fine. Thank you so much, Madam Vivian, for an interactive session. I especially want to welcome each and every one of you once again. And trust me, thank you, Ma, for sharing your story with us. I could relate to your story, when you said that, when you joined GTEX Holdings, you didn't join as a sales staff. I remember joining myself as a social media manager, and today I am Madam Vivian. In fact, she's my direct boss today. I am Madam Vivian. We're selling out real estate, right? And we are hoping that you come and join us. Okay. So now let's take the slide. Okay, the network with industry professionals. See, as it is written here, if you look closely, as it is written here, it says your network is your net worth. I was talking to someone yesterday, and I told the person that if you have 5 friends that are poor, you are the 6th poor person. Your association will determine how far you will go. See, it's not, and again, it's not emotional, actually. It's principle. It's principle. It's just the way the universe is wired. I don't know if you would agree with me, Ma. I don't know if you remember the part where you said Dr. Stephen Akintayo, that's our chairman. The quality of personality he needs at those trainings also affects the way he thinks. Imagine who pays $250,000. I'm just giving an instance for a course. It means you're going to meet like minds of that caliber in that aspect. The way we think is not the same. You understand? For someone to bring out that amount of it, because you understand the what, right? And a white man once said something. He said that mentorship is wisdom without pain. See, if you want to fly fast, if you want to run in any aspect, not just real estate, of course, it's real estate we're focused here, but if fast in anything, look for someone who is already doing amazing in it and follow that person. Trust me, if you were supposed to take you 10 years, it can take you 2 years. To take that 10 to make that 10 years fit, you'll be reduced to 2 years. Not because you are, but because you understand the principle of mentorship. And you might be wondering that, who are the mentors? They are waiting for you. We are here waiting for you. Right? I say a mentor can turn decades of experience into days of wisdom. I personally speaking, Madam Vivian, Mrs. Vivian rather, I used to be one of those that was very stubborn to this. You see this mentorship thing. I do not believe in mentorship at all, because I was like, why can't I suffer and make this thing myself? Why can't I do it myself?
You go and sit under somebody's leadership. I get it.
Be that stubborn. My guest. You don't have all the years in the world. Imagine 6 to 8 years of my life. If I had just looked for somebody who was just good at that aspect and just follow.
And just follow.
You wouldn't have been here. So please, looking out for industry experts, top industry experts and professionals who are already good in the real estate industry, and network with them. We've mentioned one person which me and myself and Madam Vivian can attest to. In fact, we are products of his leadership and mentorship, which is no other person than Dr. Stephen Akintayo. I will mention somebody, so you can join the winning team, right? You can join the tree. All right, let's move on to the next slide. So
I just wanted to add before we move that your network, what you talked about, I had an experience with GTEX Holdings. That was 2020 when we were in a training. Doctor, was it even doctor? Okay, doctor had a guest. I came to train us, and the guests were like, how many of you here have someone that can give you, that you can call right now and the person will give you 1 million naira. Hey, Jehovah. Everybody had this. It was just three. He said, not your brother, not your sister, not your husband for the people that are married, not your wife. The people that you called friends, that you will call right now, you pick up your phone and you call them, please, can you give me 1 million naira? I'll give you back in the next 1 week.
Ah,
It was just two. It was just two. And the woman said, please do me a favor. Go back. As you are leaving this training today, go back home. Think about your life and your vision and your dream. The reason why you wake up and go out and start building your network. More. My hair is back. I know if my friends, some people that have deleted will be seeing this video. Oh, my, that is why I delete you. You're not helping me. If you're not helping me in any shape or form, oh, you gotta go. You have to go. You have to go for the right people to come in. And at the first time, he looks at the person, you are wicked, you don't know what.
yeah.
Now, if I did not make that sacrifice then, I don't think the Vivian that you were, the Vivian that this holding staff have been enjoying, they would not see it. Because you build around emotions and all, will not take the right step to do the things we need to do. So that's very important. This network, in fact, we that we are here, we're still looking for more. We're
Exactly.
still looking for more. So if you are starting, please start in the right step. Or then let me move so we can rush in the slide. Yeah, so you can go. On.
All right. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for sharing that. Honestly, as brutal as that sounds, it's live. And I want to add that if you don't move on taking those kind of decisions, they will move on. They will move on. That's
They will drag you. You just go and fail. Go, just you say I'm going to work. Just go and fail. Go, they will drag you. They will drag you to the mud.
really love the fact that we are
Go on,
being
Ada,
very
go on.
interactive. All right, all right. So now the next slide is build a solid foundation of knowledge. Knowledge to me, knowledge is like light. It's like it's like you walk into a room and it's dark. Knowledge is like light. Like if you don't know something, you'll be living in ignorance. And in 2025, ignorance is not an excuse. That you don't, it's not an excuse at all. Rather, you should ask yourself, why didn't I know this all this while? And how can I know this? And how can I stop myself from being in the side of being disadvantaged? You understand? So the best deals you are made with brains, not luck. See, yeah, even me, I believe in chance, but chance only happen in the course of you being consistent. I used to tell people, chance does not just happen to just anybody, right? It
No.
happens to you being consistent. Even if you look at all these social media influencers that are helping people, all those people that are helping people, maybe someone is going to work and all. Like if you look at those people, they were working, they were doing their normal daily work. They didn't know that help was coming their way that day. I don't know if you understand what I'm saying. Chance only happens when you are on course of doing what you know how to do every single day. Say, learn the laws, the market, and the money. You need to understand the market of real estate. Everybody's on your market. Someone that sells, the person that sells tomato down your streets is not your target audience, right? It's good to acknowledge everybody, right? But then you should know those that need your product and need it now or in the next few years, right? Understand the numbers. As a realtor, you need to understand the numbers. Understand the numbers, or risk becoming one of them. If you don't understand the numbers, somebody will market you. Do you understand? If you don't understand the numbers and be a top player at the game, right? Somebody will eventually end up marketing you. So let's move on to the next slide, please. Okay. Set realistic goals. Oh my God, I can go over and over again on this topic You see, a goal setting is everything. Setting smart goals is everything. Now, see, there's this saying that a goal, right, or a dream without a deadline is nothing but a wish. You're only wishing. So if you must set goals with deadlines. Like for instance, now, if you are setting your January goals, you are attaching deadlines that by, let's say, 31st of January, I should have made, or I made $30,000 in this selling 5 acres of land in this particular location. Like you must be that specific. You must be that specific. Say big dreams need small steps. Focus on progress and not perfection. See,
I think
and when
your
sorry
network,
about
go on, go on.
sorry, when you are setting your goals, you must ensure that you don't focus on perfection. Perfection has, in fact, I'm speaking personally. Perfection at a time kept me at a place. When you are trying to everything to be perfect, do it afraid. You don't need to. You don't need to be all perfect. Do it.
Do it learning.
It's a journey. Real estate is a long journey. You know they finish. Let me put it that way. You will still have to keep going and keep. I think that's why, but Aviva, if you agree with me, I think that's why it is called transgenerational wealth because even the knowledge you have to transfer it to to your children's children. This is something that our fathers have been practicing. Just that they didn't give it a proper name like this, but we now know this, right? So in real estate, patience pays. In fact, one of the things from Dr. Stephen Akintayo, one of his courses I watched when I started then was he said, if you want to do this thing, if you want to do this real estate business, you have to be humble. Humility is also part of it because tell me how will you see a land that is waterlogged and tell me that there's potential in that land? How many people buy waterlogged lands, ma? How many people?
This land, they're not done this, they're not done this. Like they know.
How many people waterlogged lands? But can I tell you that waterlogged land is what people are selling for millions?
More expensive.
Yes, it's even more expensive than the dry land that we are even, pushing on. So you see that in real estate, patient pays. It's a build it brick by brick and deal by deal, step by step. Before you know it, you are already there. Before you know it, in fact, this is real life story. Yeah, honestly, my life now. Yeah, I'm not saying. Yes, of course, I saw myself. But my life now, I can't. There's sometimes I used to ask myself, how is this happening? Like even when I see things, I see how people's life transform. Just being in the atmosphere of seeing other people's lives being transformed within just a split second. It's a privilege. It's a privilege for me, right? So the next slide, please. Next slide.
What a strong online audience. Blessing is a queen of online. I'm even trying to catch up with her. But just so before she says something, but let me just drop a realistic goal makes sense before we jump into the other one. I remember when I joined, when they would ask us to do vision board. Then I know I used to do in the church, they would tell us vision. What's your vision for everybody who mentioned their New Year's? Me, I already have it in mind. Ever since I know everything I know the little I know about real estate. Me, Vivian, I will sell house in Beverly Hills. Are you kidding? It's in my vision board. How I will get there, don't know. For me, I will sell that house. I will go there. And I will enter TV and I will tell them that, hello, this is me. This is part of my goal. And I will mention the year. It's not about now. We have some big goals that when you're looking at it there. In fact, when you're eating corn, you're looking at it, goes, look at it for you, even in a good day. How are you going to do this? But again, goal setting has a way of making you think big. Imagine when I did the 200 million. Oh boy, oh boy. That deal did not I didn't struggle for that deal. It's not the type of, and if you see, I've called and called and called. And on my vision board, it was just getting closer to my birthday. I said every of my birthday, I used to make sales. I used to make sales that in July, I will flex the money. I said, Jesus, this is me. This is me. What is going on? And I called like crazy the last month before me. Every middle of the night, I will wake up and call. And make sure every night I will call like 20 people, and those 20 are picked calls. I'm calling both Nigeria and outside Nigeria. So from the office, I would have started by 6, calling from the car going home down to the, if I'm cooking, my AirPod is on my ear, I will dial the number and start cooking. Do you understand? I called like crazy. When I got that lead, the only thing I introduced myself and I pitched. And I left. Man was asking questions. I said, okay, fine. This one need guidance. One day I was breathing. I just come out from the door. I just saw that my vision board. I said, how are we going to? I've not, nobody have even, but again, we move. I read it out. I say, we're going to do this. How God is going to do it, I don't even know. Do I care? I don't care. I don't care how you're going to handle it. You are just going to handle it. I just called him. He said, oh, Vivian, I'm busy. I said, don't worry, sir. Do you want to fill the form? I can guide you on how to fill it. Mr. Kenna was on the seat. I think CEO Mataten was there too. So I was just, he said, I don't know how to, will you type? So don't worry, I will help you to type it. I typed. He was calling, I was typing. He was calling, I typed it, finished, and I sent it to him. I said, okay, don't worry, let me use my pen to fill it. I said, do you mind me staying on the call where you write it? He said, I don't mind, just that there will be noise at the background though. I'm just telling you what goal setting can do for a person. And at that point, we're about leaving for Ghana. In fact, some people have left for Ghana. Wow. Ghana retreat. I was the last person because I was in flight. My flight ticket came in late. And I was just there battling. Even when they called me, I just told the person that called me, please pray. Oh, I don't know how much this guy is going to do. But in my spirit, I sense that it's going to be bigger than what was even expected. But he said, I'm going to jail suite too close. I said, amen. I collected the prayer. When this man told me, I've dropped, okay. I think blessing will join soon. So as I was explaining, I believe that most of us that were on the previous. So when the man went to, send the money to his account,